Have you ever felt like something invisible is holding you back? No matter how hard you try, there seems to be an unseen force preventing you from moving forward. Perhaps you've worked hard, prayed, and tried to change your mindset, yet everything still feels the same. You're not alone in this feeling. We all go through phases of being stuck, whether in negative thoughts, toxic relationships, or the wounds and fears of the past. Sometimes life feels like an endless loop, trapping us in cycles we can't seem to break free from. But the truth is, you were not born to be bound. There is a power greater than any force holding you back. A force that can uproot every negativity in your life, break every chain, and bring freedom where there was once only pain. This is not just a vague belief. It is a reality that you can step into, if you are willing. Today, that journey begins. Identifying invisible chains. Before you can uproot something, you must first know where its roots lie. There are negative forces in life that do not reveal themselves clearly, yet they weave into your thoughts, actions, and emotions. They do not appear as obvious darkness or demons, but instead, they exist in the whispers in your ear, in the fears you cannot name. These chains can take many different forms, the lies you believe to be true. What are you believing? Have you ever wondered why some people overcome challenges with resilience, while others seem to drown in fear and failure? Why do some radiate hope and strength, while others remain trapped in cycles of negativity? The answer isn't always found in circumstances or fate. Sometimes the root cause lies in what you believe about yourself and the world around you. There are beliefs you've held onto for so long that you no longer question them. Thoughts and perspectives that feel like an unquestionable part of life may, in reality, be subtle lies planted in your mind from an early age. They may come from loved ones, from society, from painful experiences, or even from spiritual adversaries. The problem is this: when you believe a lie long enough, it becomes your reality. Lie number 1: I'm not good enough. This is perhaps one of the most dangerous lies a person can believe. How many times have you looked in the mirror and thought you weren't beautiful enough? How often have you compared yourself to others and felt inferior? How many opportunities have you let slip away because you thought you weren't smart enough, talented enough, or strong enough? Today's society reinforces this belief even more. We are surrounded by idealized images, successful careers, perfect appearances, and dream lives. And if we're not careful, we start believing that we will never be good enough to achieve those things. But what is the truth? You have been enough from the very moment you were created. God does not create anyone without value. Each person has a unique purpose, a special potential that no one else can replace. What you see as flaws may actually be the very things that make you extraordinary. Remember this: you don't need to be perfect to be valuable. You don't need to be like anyone else to be worthy. You deserve love, success, and happiness, even in your imperfections. Lie number 2: I am not worthy of love. Many people go through life feeling unworthy of love. This belief often stems from past wounds, a broken relationship, hurtful words from parents, or rejection from those you once trusted. You might think, I've made too many mistakes. Who could ever love someone like me? I always get abandoned. Maybe I'm just not lovable. If people truly knew who I was, they would never love me. These thoughts creep into your mind and solidify into a false belief system. You begin to isolate yourself, reject love, or even push away those who genuinely care about you, simply because you don't believe you deserve it. But hear this: you were created to love and be loved. Love is not a reward reserved only for the perfect. Love is a gift that we are all meant to receive. Your past wounds do not determine your worth. What others have said about you does not define who you are. Stop believing the lie that you are unworthy of love. The truth is, you are deserving of deep, genuine, and unconditional love. Lie number 3: I will never succeed. How many times have you abandoned a dream because it felt too far out of reach? How often have you stayed in your comfort zone, afraid of failure? Society has conditioned us to believe that success is only for a select few, the ones born into wealth, the naturally gifted, or those who never make mistakes. But that is a lie. Success is not something randomly given to a lucky few. Success is a journey, not a destination. The most successful people in the world are not those who have never failed. They are the ones who refuse to let failure stop them. You will fail. You will make mistakes, but that does not mean you will never succeed. Shift your perspective. Failure is not the end. It is a lesson. You don't need to be perfect to start. You just need to start. Every small step you take today is part of a bigger journey. Keep going. Your success is built one step at a time. How to break free from these lies. 1. Identify them. Become aware of what you're believing. What negative thoughts keep repeating in your mind? What inner narratives are holding you back? 2. Challenge them. Don't accept a thought just because you've believed it for a long time. Ask yourself, is this really true? What proof do I have? 3. Replace them. Seek the truth to replace the lies. If you believe I'm not good enough, remind yourself that you were wonderfully created and have inherent value. If you believe I don't deserve love, remember that love is not something you must earn. It's something you are meant to receive. Your beliefs shape your reality. Choose to believe in truths that set you free. A prayer to break free from lies. Dear Lord, today I come before you and ask you to open my eyes to the lies I have believed. I no longer want to live in deception. Help me recognize my true worth. Replace every false belief with your truth. I believe that I was created with a purpose. I am worthy of love, success, and freedom. Lead me to walk in your light. Amen. Uproot it. Don't just trim the surface. Imagine you have a tree in your yard. If you only trim the branches and leaves, it will keep growing back. But if you want to remove it completely, you must dig deep and uproot it from its source. In the same way, if you only change a few surface-level habits without addressing the root cause of your struggles, those problems will keep returning. Uprooting takes commitment, time, and persistence. But once you do it, you will never have to live in those chains again. Step 1. Identify the root of the problem. Before you can eliminate an issue, you need to understand where it comes from. 1. Reflect on your past. What life events have left unhealed wounds in you? What words from others have deeply impacted your mind? What childhood experiences caused you pain? Many of our present struggles have roots in past experiences. A careless remark from a parent, a betrayal in a relationship, or a major failure. These moments can plant false beliefs in us, shaping how we see ourselves and the world without us even realizing it. 2. Recognize negative patterns. Do you notice the same cycles repeating in your life? Do you keep finding yourself in toxic relationships? Do you constantly feel like you're not good enough? Do you experience repeated failures despite your best efforts? If a negative pattern keeps resurfacing in your life, it's a sign that a deep-rooted issue is controlling your thoughts and actions. Recognizing these patterns is the first step to breaking free from them. Step 2. Acknowledge your power. Do you realize that you have power over your own life? Too many people live with a victim mentality, believing they cannot change, that they are controlled by circumstances, and that they lack the strength to break free. But the truth is, you have the power to decide what stays in your life and what doesn't. Imagine you are the keeper of a room with a locked door. You hold the key. You get to decide who or what is allowed in. If an unwanted visitor, fear, despair, painful memories knocks on your door, you don't have to let them in. Once you recognize this, you will begin to reclaim control over your life. Step 3. Use prayer to uproot the lies. Prayer is not just words, it is an action with real power. When you pray to uproot negativity, you are declaring authority over your life, inviting God to intervene in areas that need freedom, breaking the chains that have held you captive. A powerful prayer to uproot the lies. Dear Lord, today I come before you with an open heart. I recognize that there are negative roots in my life, fears, false beliefs, and destructive habits, but I refuse to live under their influence any longer. In your name, I declare that I am no longer a victim of my past, my fears, or the limitations that others have placed upon me. I uproot every negative thought, every spiritual bondage, and every curse that has weighed me down. I open my heart for you to lead me into true freedom. I believe I was created to live a life of purpose and victory. Amen. Step 4. Replace the old with the new. Uprooting negativity is only half the process. You must plant something good in its place. If you remove a bad tree but don't plant a new one, the empty space will soon be filled, possibly by something even worse. Similarly, when you eliminate negative thoughts and fears, you need to replace them with truth. Seek and believe positive truths about yourself. Healthy relationships. Remove toxic influences and surround yourself with people who uplift you. Good habits. Replace destructive habits with actions that add value to your life. True transformation happens when you not only remove what's harming you, but also nurture what helps you grow. Step 5. Maintain your freedom. You have done something powerful. You have uprooted the negativity in your life. But freedom is not something you keep passively. It must be strengthened daily. Remember, stay away from what once pulled you down. Don't return to toxic habits, thoughts, or relationships. Constantly remind yourself of the truth. Speak and live in the truth that sets you free. Stay persistent in prayer and reflection. Keep nurturing your spiritual and emotional strength. True freedom is not a one-time event. It's a daily choice. Walk boldly in it. Are you ready to live a new life? Freedom is not a destination. It is a journey. Every day, you must choose to walk in the light, to uproot what does not belong, and to plant what is good. Start now. Dear Lord, I choose freedom. I choose to live a life unbound by my past, my fears, or my limitations. I believe that you have a good plan for me, and I am ready to step into it. Help me stay steadfast in this journey. Guide me, strengthen me, and remind me of the truth when doubts arise. I trust in you. I walk forward in faith. Amen. Freedom is not a destination. It's a journey. And today, you have taken the first steps to break free from the chains that have held you back. You have bravely recognized the truth, uprooted negativity, and chosen to walk in freedom. But remember, this is just the beginning. Every day, you have the power to choose truth over lies, faith over fear, and growth over stagnation. Keep moving forward. Keep believing. Your new life starts now. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below one lie you are letting go of today. Together, we will build a strong and free community. See you in the next video. Walk in the light.